Right now, somewhere in your yard, a small bird is looking at your face. And it knows exactly who you are. Not your coat, not your feeder, your face. The specific arrangement of your eyes, your nose, your mouth, it has remembered you for far longer than you would believe. And here is the part that stops people cold. It has told the other birds about you. By the time we are done, you will never step into your own backyard the same way again. Welcome to Bird Signal. Subscribe before you leave, because what you are about to learn is happening in your yard every single day. And stay until the very end, because the last sign is the one almost nobody believes is real. Start with this. The bird sees your face in far more detail than you see its. Birds have 4 types of colour receptors in their eyes. You only have 3. They can see ultraviolet light, colours that do not even exist to you. And they process images faster than we do, so motion that looks smooth to you is slow and readable to them. When that bird studies your face, it is not squinting at a blur, it is reading you in high definition. How do we know they recognise faces? Because of a famous experiment. At the University of Washington, scientists led by John Marsloff put on a rubber caveman mask, then captured and banded several wild crows. Nothing that actually hurt them, just a few startling minutes. Then they let them go. And what happened next changed how we understand birds forever. From that day on, whenever a researcher walked across campus wearing that same caveman mask, the crows lost it. They dive-bombed, they screamed alarm calls, they scolded that face relentlessly. And this did not fade in a week. The crows remembered that specific, dangerous face for years. Some studies track the grudge lasting more than 5 years. A wild animal, holding a memory of one human face, longer than a child remembers starting school. Now here is the truly staggering part. Crows that had never been captured. Crows that were not even there that day. They started scolding the mask too. The warning had spread through the flock, bird to bird, and it passed down to their chicks. Young crows that were not even born during the experiment grew up already knowing that this face was dangerous. Think about what that means. To these birds, your reputation can arrive before you do. This is why the birds in your yard treat people differently. The neighbour who once chased them gets scolded the moment they appear. But you, the one who fills the feeder, the one who moves slowly and never lunges, you get silence, or something even better. Soft calls, calm bodies. The difference in how birds react to 2 people in the same yard is not mood. It is memory attached to a face. And birds do not just remember faces, they describe them. The little chickadee has one of the most sophisticated alarm systems in nature. Its famous chickadee-dee-dee call is a code. The number of D notes on the end tells the whole flock how dangerous a threat is. A big, clumsy hawk might get 2 Ds, but a small, agile predator that is truly deadly can get 10 or more. They are not just shouting danger, they are giving a detailed report. And sometimes, that report is about you. It goes beyond your face. The birds in your yard learn your whole pattern, the sound of your specific car door, the rhythm of your walk, the time of morning you usually appear. They build a complete profile of you, and they use it to predict you. This is why the birds often seem to gather just before you come out with the food. They did not guess. They learned your schedule, and they are waiting. They learn your voice too. Birds that are used to a particular person can tell that person's voice apart from a stranger's. If you are someone who talks softly to the birds while you fill the feeder, they have filed that sound under safe. Your voice becomes a signal. It tells them the calm one is here and the food is coming. To them, you have a name. It just happens to be the sound of you. Here is the hopeful truth. Birds remember kindness with exactly the same precision they remember threat. The same crow that holds a 5-year grudge against a cruel face will remember a generous one just as long. If you are consistent, calm, and reliable with food, you are being filed away too. Not as a danger, as a friend. A known, trusted, welcome presence in the landscape of their lives. Watch where a cautious bird looks when you are near. Often, it is your hands. To a bird, hands are the part of you that acts. Hands fill the feeder. Hands could also reach and grab. A bird that has come to trust you will relax about your hands. It will feed while your hand is still near the tray. That relaxation is not nothing. It is the security clearance most people in that bird's life will never receive. And if you stay kind long enough, something quietly beautiful happens. The trust outlives the bird. Young birds learn who is safe by watching their parents, so the adults that trust you raise chicks that already treat your yard as safe ground. Years from now, birds that were never alive when you started feeding may land near you without fear. Because you were handed down. You became part of the story their parents told them. Here is one you can test yourself. The birds are tracking your face, not your clothes. Change your coat. Put on a hat you have never worn before. Carry an umbrella. To a stranger across the street, you might look like a completely different person. But the birds in your yard are not fooled for a second. They locked onto the shape of your face and the rhythm of your walk a long time ago. The disguise that works on your own neighbours does not work on them. And birds do something with memory that feels almost human. When a crow dies, the others gather around it. They grow quiet. They study the scene. Scientists call it a crow funeral, and it is not really mourning. It is learning. The crows are memorizing what happened, where it happened, and most importantly, the face of anything they saw nearby. It is one more way a human face gets filed under danger and then remembered, sometimes for the rest of their lives. And the last sign is the one almost nobody believes until it happens to them. Crows that bond with a kind human have been known to bring them gifts. A button, a bead, a bright bit of glass, a bottle cap. Small treasures left deliberately where the person will find them. There are well-documented cases of people who fed crows daily, receiving a steady collection of tiny offerings. Scientists are still careful about exactly what it means, but to the person finding a shining little gift left just for them, the message could not be clearer. You were seen, you were remembered, and you were chosen. So the next time you walk outside and a bird turns its head and looks at you, hold that look for a second. That bird is not seeing a stranger. It is seeing a face it knows, a face it has filed, remembered, and maybe even described to others. In a world where it is easy to feel invisible, the small birds in your yard have been paying attention to you all along. Now I want to hear from you. Has a bird in your yard ever left you something, or looked at you a moment too long, or greeted you when you stepped outside? Tell me in the comments. Tell me what bird it was and what it did. I read every single one. And if this changed the way you see the little lives in your backyard, subscribe to Bird Signal, because next time we look at something even fewer people have ever noticed.